Every man is doing the same. They putting themselves on child support. This is crazy.
They think this is a flex.
My boy Trump has finally done something right. Trump, new law, whoever is paying child support has the ability to claim that child on their taxes.
Trump never changed the law. This is brand new. This is right now. You go to IRS. You can go right there on the Bureau site. It is there right now. This is how you get it. Residency. Live with you for more than half the year with some exceptions. Yeah, for the men, it's like, oh, Trump helped out. He didn't. He actually didn't. Y'all remember earlier this year when there was a dude that he went viral. He started this lie that like Donald Trump was, changing the child support law where like men or people who pay child support would be able to claim the baby on their taxes or whatever. And the men were so elated and they were jumping around and humping around and they were like, oh my God, gotcha, bitch. And they were like so happy that like they were going to be able to punish the women, men get off on that shit. Right. But, so that happened. Right. And then the dude came out and said, yeah, no, it was all a lie. I just made that shit up. He was a comedian. He said he just made it all up. But it showed you how men are not media literate and they don't know how to vet sources. Like most men don't know how to think logically. They don't know how to do it. So they bought that shit hook, line, and sinker, right? And they look like fucking idiots. And I thought it was hilarious. I did a whole video on it. But then today, I come across this video and I'm like, this is interesting. This is crazy.
Every man is doing the same. They putting themselves on child support. This is crazy. Every man is putting themselves on child support. That says a lot about women.
What does that say about women? Doesn't this say a lot about men that they haven't been paying child support this whole time probably, and now they're putting themselves on child support? What does this have to do with women? I'm confused. I'm so confused by this. I'm so confused by that statement. What does it say about women? Explain it to me in the comments. Maybe I missed it.
Your name, mom's name, your address, mom's address. The two children go here. And you're on the birth certificate, so this is the box to check off here. And if you recall the dates you signed, you can list them here. Please remember to review everything else that's not highlighted, but things that may pertain to you. Sign it with today's date. And please remember to fill out the paperwork neatly in black ink only and in print only. Please do not write in cursive. Not everyone can read that.
Finally did it. Put myself on child support, bro.
Finally, damn, I put myself on child support, which means you probably wasn't paying child support this whole time. This is amazing to me that they think this is a flex. This is sad that men think this is a flex. Like, yeah, you should have been putting yourself on child. You should have been putting yourself on child support. I've told y'all this for a long ass time, right? And I can only speak to this from a hypothetical standpoint because I'm not on child support because I'm with the mother of my children, and yeah, so there's that. But anyways, the reason why I've been telling men that they need to put themselves on child support for a long ass time, it just makes sense. It protects you. I always start with it protects you as the man. All of your money is being tracked. Now y'all saying these women are so vindictive and they liars and manipulative. Put yourself on child support. Put yourself on child support. That way we know. You won't be able to track the dollars where the money goes, but the government knows that you're paying child support. You see what I'm saying? The government knows that. So if she ever tries to do her little vindictive shit that y'all always claim all these women want to do, What you talking about? I pay, what the fuck? You want to deny me access to my child? What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? You're protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself. That's number one. Number two, for the people that don't hate the mothers of their children, you're also protecting the woman, because now that counts as official income. So if you're giving her $500 a month, that's counting towards her total income. If she makes $3,500 on paper plus your $500, now she's making $4,000 a month. That's substantial. That's a good amount of money. That's a fifth. That's a sixth of what she makes. She's getting another, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. That's a lot. That could be the difference between her being able to get a new car, her being able to get an apartment in a nicer neighborhood, a bigger apartment, whatever the case may be. Yeah, document it. Nothing's wrong with documenting it if you're doing it anyway. The only reason why you wouldn't want to put yourself on child support is because you're not paying child support. It's so that you don't have to. If you're already doing it, you're literally costing yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not protecting yourself and not protecting the woman. If you already are taking care of your responsibilities, why wouldn't you just do it and make sure it's documented, create a paper trail? But anyways, I've been telling men to do that. A lot of women been telling men to do that. I've heard plenty of women tell men to put themselves on child support, right? But this dude is acting like this is a flex. So I go to the comments, and all the men in the comments are like, shout out to Daddy Trump. Oh, I love you, Daddy Trump. Fucking cyber slurping Trump, right? They fucking love Trump. Trump. And I'm like, what are they talking about Trump for? I forgot all about that bullshit ass law that they thought Trump actually got passed, right? About how, like I said in the beginning, about the tax credit shit, right? This is what these dudes are excited about.
My boy Trump has finally done something right. Nah, he's still fucking up. But finally done something right and started messing with them child support laws, child support tax code, all that good stuff. Things are changing. 2025, things are changing.
Mind you, he posted, this video is from September of 2025. That viral clip of that lie was in January or December of 20. It was like 2020. It was earlier this year. It was months ago. It was damn near a year ago at this point. So he has had all that time to actually look this information up for himself. And he gets online and he says, oh, Trump is doing something right, finally. Right? This is what I'm saying about men. Like, y'all will believe a lie like this because it feels good to you. It feels good to you. You're just repeating a flat out lie. You have not looked this shit up whatsoever.
No more of that, oh, your baby mama just take you to court and just straight up tear your check to pieces. I'm talking about you see your check and you think you working a job you worked back in high school the way that check looking. All that is done for, my boy. All that is done for. That's the problem. Women are so quick to try to take their baby daddy to child support court or whatever, and then coming to find out they're not giving you what you think you're going to get. You're probably getting more in what he's giving you on his own without going to court.
Most men aren't paying out. Men who aren't on child support are not paying. Like, they're not. That's a huge reason why they're going to child support, getting taken to court. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes and here's the thing about that, though. This is why I know that it's not about actually taking care of the kid. It's about harming the woman and punishing her. So if you're a man and you're paying child support without the courts, I'm saying, but you're paying child support, right? Let's say you're paying $1,000 a month to the mother of your child. Okay. She thinks you should be paying more. Fine, right? She takes you to court. They go, no, you should be paying $450, but you were paying $1,000 this whole time. Why wouldn't you keep paying $1,000? The reason you were paying $1,000 wasn't because you were being tricked. You knew she needed the $1,000. That's why you was giving her $1,000. And because the court said no, $450, that should let you know there's a flaw in the system, not in what you were doing and not in what she was thinking. She was probably right to ask for more money. and you were right to be giving her the $1,000. But since the court system came and said, "Oh no, only give her $450," you take that as like an opportunity to get off the hook. Because and that's what we talk. That's what I talk about when I talk about integrity. That is not integrity. Doing the right thing, even when you don't have to, that's integrity. That's integrity. And so many men fall for that trap. I don't care what. I would put myself on child support. I've said this 1,000 times. I would put myself on child support if they said, Mr. Public Offender, you only have to pay $800 a month, but I know I need to be paying $1,500. I would go, okay, cool. Can I get it raised? Like, is there any? If they say no, that's the most we are going to do on paper, right? For whatever reason, I don't know how it works when you ask for it to be raised on paper, but if they say no, we're only going to make you do $800 a month, whatever it is. Okay, put $800 on paper, and I'm gonna give her $1,500. Because I don't care what the court. The funniest thing be the men that be like, why the court's got to get involved in our life. And then as soon as the courts get involved, and now all of a sudden you gonna listen to what they tell you. You niggas don't listen to nothing else the law tell you to do. You drink and drive, you smoke and drive, you sell shit, you buy stolen goods, you got a fucking black box and you hooked up to your TV, unlocked, you buy bootleg DVD, like you do all types of shit that go against the law. But now all of a sudden, if they tell you to pay $500, you go, oh, $500. That's what the white man paperwork told me to do. I gotta pay like, bro, what the fuck? No integrity.
Like in my situation, I'm giving way more than you're gonna get going to court. But
lies.
It is what it is. You just gotta do what you gotta do. And if you want to go to court and then you see that they're giving less money, ain't no going back now. Ain't no going back. No. Ain't no going back. Once you go that court route, it's court from here on out. It is what it is. Our girls better wise up. Better work a deal. For the ones who are really with deadbeat fathers, by all means, shoot, you better take them to court because at least you'll be getting something. But for the ones who love to claim that single mom shit, when you're not a single mom because the dad is there, present, helping, gives money, takes his child on certain days or whatever have you, if you think you're going to go to court and get some more money, you're sadly mistaken. And one of the big things is, you put that man on child support, don't file that child. Don't you claim that child on your tax return. Don't you do it. The IRS will audit you as quick as you can spell audit. And I know a lot of y'all can't spell.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's not what would happen.
Don't you do it, because Trump new law, whoever is paying child support has the ability to claim that child on their taxes. They are the only one who can claim a child on their taxes if they are paying child support. So I know last year I got screwed over with my BM in that whole tax situation and whatnot, and I took my L on the chin. It is what it is. I was done wrong, but it is what it is. We gonna see about this coming year, or we gonna see. Y'all stay wise out here. I already made a video telling young men, do not get no girl pregnant. Do not do it. You will be in for a ride, my boy. Even if you try to do it the right way, even if you try to get married first and then have your family or whatever, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it. I'm not saying that y'all won't work out, but it's very, very unlikely that you will work out. It just is what it is. It's 2025. Relationships are dead. All that lovey-dovey shit is over. Hookup culture is here. Baby daddy, baby mama culture has been here, but it's grown massively to where women are just out here happy to be pregnant by a dumbass nigga who ain't got shit going for him. and just think, I'm gonna keep my baby, I'm gonna keep my baby. Baby girl, you don't even know what you're signing up for. All you probably thinking of, I got my mama and my grandma, they gonna take care of the baby. That's not their job. Niggas out here wanting to go raw, nutting all in these girls or whatever, getting them pregnant, and now your life is over. You stuck on child support. She gonna run you through the ringer. Money is the least of your worries. You gonna have to worry about dodging jail because she crazy as hell. Yeah, it's just not a safe bet to have a child these days.
I agree with that, with the part of not getting women pregnant if you a man. I agree with that because most of y'all don't know how to take care of kids, and most of y'all don't know how to take care of women. So I agree with that. Less babies need to be being born right now until we get a new crop of men, until we get a new crop of men that actually want to take care of the babies and take care of the women that's having them.
And it's too expensive to even have a child. Even if y'all in a stable relationship and you guys are good, it ain't feasible to have a child out here. So yeah, I don't know what y'all got going on. But young men, the child support laws have changed. So those of us who already have children and who are already on child support or already paying child support, whether it be through the courts or outside of the courts, if you eventually get put through court for your child support, just know the laws have changed, and they starting to be a little bit more in our favor when it comes to
It is ridiculous. Again, so you're listening to this dude, right? Again, this video was made like late September 2025. This is not old. This happened. He just posted this like last week. That's what I'm saying. Men are dumb. Y'all fall for anything. You're gullible, bro. You're a dummy. Nothing you said was true. Nothing you said is true. I'm going to prove it right now. So this is for the men that actually want to know. I'm going to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all out. I don't want to hear that public don't care about the men. I'm your only friend, bro. I promise you, these red pill niggas are not y'all friends. They trying to set you up for failure. What does that say right there? This is from the IRS itself. Internal Revenue Services, right there. You see it right there, right? It says qualifying child. To qualify as a dependent, a child must also pass these tests, right? Relationship, be your son, daughter, stepchild, eligible foster child, brother, sister, half sister or brother, stepbrother, stepsister, adopted child, or the child of one of these. Age, be under the age of 19 or under 24 if a full-time student, or any age if permanently or totally disabled. This is the part that I want y'all to pay attention to. This is how you get the tax credit. This is the only way to get the tax credit, man. Trump never changed the law. This is brand new. This is right now. You go on the IRS. You can go right there on the Bureau site. It is there right now. This is how you get it. Residency. Live with you for more than half the year with some exceptions. Live with you for more than half the year with some exceptions. Get more than half their financial support from you. That's how you can get it. That's it. Those two things are the most important parts. So if you're paying listen to what I'm saying. If you're paying her child support and you are paying for more than half of the expenses, then okay, cool. But 99% of the time, child support don't cover more than half of the expenses, right? And if that child lives with you for more than half the year, and y'all not taking care of y'all babies enough, y'all weekend warriors at best. You get your baby Friday through Sunday afternoon, Friday afternoon through Sunday afternoon at best. At best, y'all are weekend warriors. You do not get the tax exemption. That it doesn't work for you. You're not going to be able to claim them on your taxes. You fucking dummies. This is a 3-minute a cursory Google search to look this shit up. Them men going down there, putting themselves on child support, and I ain't mad at them, But I'm just here to tell you, if you're doing it for these reasons, because again, I read all throughout the comments, all the men were saying the same thing. Shout out to Trump, Daddy Trump, gargle, 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 swish, swish, swish. Y'all was swishing that nigga man juice. It never happened. It never happened. Also, you can go look this up because this is what actually changed. This is something that actually changed as it pertains to child support, right? So this is for all my passport bros. Listen up. Current as of April 7, 2025. I forget this website. This is a government website. It's like children something whatever.gov. I forget what it's called. But anyways, it says, this is all you passport bros, right? All you passport bros that are in arrears and you're not paying child support. It used to be if you were $5,000 in arrears, if you were $4,999 in arrears, you could still get your passport. They wouldn't deny you your passport. Trump's new policies changed that. He for the men is like, oh, Trump helped out. He didn't. He actually didn't. He actually hurt y'all, right? And I love that he did this. Now it's $2,500. It's $2,500, right? So let's read it. The passport denial program helps child support agencies collect from non-custodial parents who owe more than $2,500 in past due child support. A non-custodial parent whose support debt meets the criteria for certification receives a pre-offset notice that explains the process. The notice includes the amount of past due support owed at the time of the mailing and information about the passport denial program, as well as information on the federal tax refund and administrative offset programs. States submit case information of non-custodial parents who meet the criteria for passport denial to the OCSS. That's this website that I got this from. When the past due support exceeds $2,500, the OCSS will automatically forward the parent's name to the State Department of Passport Denial unless the state requested that OCSS exclude the parent from the passport denial program. The non-custodial parent is not removed from the passport denial program, even if their arrearages fall below the $2,500 threshold until one of the following occurs. So you got to go through a process. Even after you pay it down somewhat, you still got to go back and get it cleared during one of these processes, submitting of specifically requested removal, yada, 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 right? You see that. So all you passport bros in arrears, if you ain't paying your child support, if you're $2,500 or more in arrears, you will automatically be denied access to getting a child support, and you won't be able to renew your passport, and you won't be able to renew your passport if you are $2,500 or more in arrears. Don't say I ain't never tried to help you dumb motherfuckers, because that's all I do. All I try to do is help y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. Stop listening to these dumbass men, man. Yes, go put yourself on child support, but don't do it because you think you're going to get a fucking tax credit, because you're not. You can't claim them babies because they only stay with you for 3 weeks out the fucking year. It won't work.